Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 13th through the 19th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Leo. Still no fire. The overall energy for the reading, the Chariot. But the universe says, you're doing good. You're on the right track here. Okay. Still waiting for the fire, universe. Anyways. No, I'm messing with you. But yeah, this is definitely kind of an indication of you're doing good here. You're okay. Even at times in which you may think you're not, you are. Probably a confirmation of it's part of the journey or something like that. In the recent past, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. There's investment here towards something that looks to have to do with your stability. It's not a lot. It's just enough to kind of keep it going, to kind of make it feel like, hey, it's good. We're doing good here. So, but it's okay. Okay. In the current situation, the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. The never-ending story here of your connection to your heart. It's kind of missing. It's there with the Page of Cups, but when it comes to the King of Cups, like really, really there, kind of missing in action. This whole connection to your heart, truly. But we'll see. In the immediate future, the Judgment card, the King of Swords, the Magician, you're making something happen. You're definitely flipping a page, and you're making shit happen, basically, here. I don't know what, but it's definitely you over there. In the past, you show up with the Page of Swords, which indicates you're doing just enough. In here, you're taking charge. You're doing more than just enough. You're doing a lot to make something happen. I don't know what. And with the Judgment card, that signifies a change in your energy and in the way you invest in something and in the way you show up for something. So that's a lot. But let's see. Let's clarify. Let's do the Chariot. The World card, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Cups. You're on a journey here. You're definitely on a journey. So yeah, whatever's going on here, definitely part of the journey. You're ending a cycle that has to do with your stability. Now, I don't know what the fuck that means. That could mean you thought of your house even as something that it needs to have a certain look, a certain structure, things like that, and now all of a sudden you're changing all of that. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're no longer thinking that or wanting that. So it could be anything, but it's a cycle that has to do with your stability, and it's coming to a close. And this is the journey you're on. You're not there yet. You're not at the end of the cycle yet, but you're traveling towards that ending through whatever it is you're doing. I gotta replace this card because they chewed it really bad. Oh, fluffy fluff. For the Page of Swords in the recent past, you get the Temperance card, the Knight of Cups, the Strength card. It's like you're preserving your energy. You're giving. You are participating in your own stability with that energy from, keeping it steady, and it's good enough for what it is. But it's like you're not overextended. in your energy towards this. You're not giving a lot, but you're not giving less than either. So it's, how do I put this? It's self-preservation. It's like you've got, let's say when this starts, this, whatever that is, you've got 100% of your energy to give to this, right? And you kind of are involuntarily, and I think subconsciously, kind of cutting that off into little pieces for each day, so that you don't run out of that energy, out of the, over the 100%. So it's like you give just enough and just a little bit each day to be able to do this. Huh. Interesting. Let's do the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the Empress, the 7 of Wands. The problem with that is it's not really sustainable. You're not showing up, standing in your power. Again, showing up with just enough. It's almost like a survival mechanism or something. It became very, very hard to really step into your power, to really fully, this is who I am, this is what I got, and I give it all. Very, very difficult. I think that was a time in which maybe you lost connection to your heart, truly. Because it's through your heart that you step into your power. For the Knight of Cups, in the recent past, you get the Devil, the Six of Cups, the Lovers. You're dealing with something nasty there. There's definitely a connection. You are giving love to it, but it's not looking healthy. And you're giving healthy energy to it. So guess what happens to the energy that comes back from that, given that that is unhealthy? What do you think comes back from it? So now I kind of understand why you're showing up in this way. And you're not giving it your all. You can't. And it's all happening, again, I don't think you're conscious through all of this, how you're kind of spreading your energy, how you give your energy, and what comes back and what you take back, and what do you do with that? It's almost like a recycled energy or something. It's like I gotta show up for this, and I'm gonna give to this. What I get back, do you get anything back? I don't even know. And if you would, it would probably be unhealthy. So what do you do with that? You recycle it. I don't know what you do with it. But now I get why you're showing up like this. Okay. Let's do the Page of Cups in the current situation. The Emperor, the Four of Pentacles, the Moon. You're very determined to step into your power, though. To get that back. You're coming through with a strong sense of, I miss me. I miss the times in which I felt strong. I felt that I could do this. I felt that I could do whatever I set my mind to. And you're almost stubborn about it. Like, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna bring me back. Please bring that fire back. For the King of, in order for that to happen, you would have to connect to your heart. And I think you're starting to realize that. And I think that's what you mean. When you say you're bringing yourself back, you're bringing your heart back. For the King of Cups, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. You're killing me here. Finally, I see that, yay, we're doing this. And then it's like, but first I gotta take care of some shit. What? Some loose ends. I don't, while you say that, you're also saying, I don't know exactly how, but I gotta take care of shit. Okay. Let's do the Eight of Cups. You get the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Okay, so with this one, you're telling me that, remember that situation there in which you were giving to an unhealthy, whatever that was. You're showing me complete disconnection from that, emotional disconnection. At least you shut that down. For a while now, it's been happening, where you shut it down. And I kind of get the sense that you ran out of the 100% energy attributed to that. So it's kind of like, I got nothing. There's nothing left for this. And maybe that's what kind of cut it off. Plus, again, ultimately, you reach a point in which you're not connected to your heart. Where are you going to give from? You know, what are you going to give to this one if you don't have that to give? Nothing. So, okay. Let's do the Judgment card. In the immediate future, you get the Sun, the Hermit, the Chariot. Ooh. Man, I have no idea how, but you're stepping into a freaking amazing energy here. You're starting to align a lot with yourself. And you're falling into place. You're falling. Think of this as, okay, this is your path, and think of this experience up until this point. Think of it as kind of walking a little parallel to your path, kind of stepping off a little bit, but not realizing that you have necessarily. You do realize when you get to this point because you stepped right back on your path, like 100% there. So you're back with this one. Super in alignment with not only yourself, but your path. Okay, let me do the King of Swords. The Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. There you go. Super aligned, your heart is out in the open. It helps a lot with what you're planning to do here, and I feel like you are doing something that has to do with your stability, but it's 100% you involved in here. It's not like in the past there, where you were just gonna show up for this. I'm not gonna show up, but I'll show up with just enough. This is beyond just enough. This is, you're taking the world on. And it shows. Even from the outside, it's gonna show. But internally, yeah, you're definitely stepping into your power there. And doing something. I don't know what you're doing, because this carries a lot of action. For the Magician, in the immediate future, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. And while you do what you do here, you're actually also manifesting a right type of an energy to attach to from your heart. You know, a healthy one. Not that one. A healthy one. But it's not necessarily priority. It's not like, oh, okay, let me drop this so that I can focus on this. No, it's kind of in the background type of an energy. And it kind of makes sense the minute you step into your power here, you're kind of going to draw that in, you know. So that's what this manifestation is about. So that's also playing out in the background. So when it's time for this kind of a energy to approach you, it will when it's the right time. So super nice. Okay. I'm digging this. I'm still not seeing that fire, but I got the Sun here. Good enough for now. The Ace of Wands is there. Okay, we're starting to creep out a little bit with that fire. Alrighty, from the universe for you as a final advice, you get the King of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Four of Swords. You may need a break. You may need a little break, especially from work or if you're working on something. Because I see your energy pulling back. And then I see the Four of Swords kind of indicating that maybe if you take a couple of days off, or, you know, maybe that wouldn't be such a bad idea. So you may need a little bit of a break here. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.